ᓴᖅကိᔮկauti지ᔬᓅ ᓴᖅကိᔮקauti지ᔬᓅ Dodie Malegana ᓿtiᕐმსɨ half an hour fanik પિᕙᓪᓕઅᓪt Inuvialuit Pivalliajut ᓄᕕഅᓗᐃথ ᓄᕕ ᓙᒃ Uvagut TV nun. Hin ᓄᕕഅᓗကိᔮკauᑎ지ᔬᓅ Inuvialuit ᓙᒃ kihitchinga kulitadauhik ogyunga 2026. Uvagut Dodie nunuvutmin Pivalliajut ukaktingat ᓕᓕഅᓗ이థ ᓕᓕᕐᒥ우̅ aglaan havakaditkalu maya aipililu davininikut hoitors yukon mi kuleak doaganeak kamigit birak barganik kamik katimak barganik kamik hoitors mi Arctic Winter Games nik anakdarnik mukpakdonik lu bitkohinik huliragbing niklu kuleak doaganeak tut kinigaliok tut davini hoitors mi daitna uvlabak havakatiga ᓕᓕഅᓗ이థ Commissioner Avut Nunaptingni Jerry Kasoon Davani White Horse Me Honorable Jerry Kasoon Davani White Horse Me Kami Okautiginaga Havakatiga Hinlu Daitna Arctic Winter Games Damanna Ihaguding Nikman March 8 Minganin March 15 Monagalan Davani Arctic Winter Games Nik Biraganik Doubted Laganiki Hinlu Davani kinigali barganikut Doubted Lagiki Arctic Winter Games Kinigaliunik Kagiharagun Uvagut.TV nikun humilika itdot TV nikun Doubted Lagikilu Uvagut TV nikun ᓄᕕഅᓗ이థ nunanlani kanuhiniklika bikagofi cable TV nik Doubted Dogavingnik yeah. Uvahin itkanayak tutuli havagatitka maya ᓕᓕഅᓗ이థlu aipililu.
They tell us to hurry up and wait. ᓪᕕഅᓗ이థ tamanya katigiyaka kinang mga apeknyataka. Hi, Commissioner. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself for those who may not know who you are?
Good morning. My name is Jerry Kasoon. I'm from Inuvik, Northwest Territories, and at the present time I'm the Commissioner of the NWT. My father is Inuvialuit from the Western Arctic. My mother is Vantat Kuchin from Old Crow, Yukon. And I was appointed Commissioner of the NWT in April of 2023. Prior to that, in my earlier days, I spent 24 years and so in the RCMP, serving across Western Canada. Then I got myself a job with Parks Canada doing interpretation. Yeah, and then I've been doing what we call today Arctic sports. Earlier we called it Inuit Games, Eskimo Games, Northern Games. Been doing that ever since I was a teenager.
Oh, that's nice. Interpreting your language to English?
Interpreting stories. The stories from, especially a lot of the stories from the Western Arctic, because of the national parks that are within the region.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was what I was doing. And then not only that, quite a bit of what we call the Northern Games.
I was going to interpret to Inuktitut, but we'll just continue in English. And what brings you to the Arctic Winter Games this year? What brings you to the Arctic Winter Games this year?
Coming to the games this year, I'm here representing the Northwest Territories as the Commissioner of the NWT.
So tamanito ko nunavu NWT mo Commissioner kami tamanito. I see that you were also involved in the Arctic Winter Games Arctic Sports tryout in Yellowknife. Can you tell us about your involvement there?
For sure. Yellowknife, 1970.
Okay.
At the time, a number of us teenage boys, went to Yellowknife with our coach, Edward Lenny, and we demonstrated, at that time we called them Northern Games, which is today Arctic Sports. One time used to be called Inuit Games, Eskimo Games. Things such as the 1 foot high kick, things such as the 2 foot high kick, things such as when you put your arm like that, aulakta, arm pull.
Aulakta.
Yes, and a blanket toss, of course. And we demonstrated those games in Yellowknife in 1970. And then in 1972, we also came to Whitehorse, Yukon at the Arctic Winter Games here, and once again demonstrated our Northern Games. Mm-hmm. And then again in 1974 in Fairbanks, Alaska, we demonstrated Northern Games one more time. In 1976, they brought the Northern Games to Schefferville, Quebec, the first time they started medaling. Yeah, and I've been involved in quite a bit of it over the years, just playing the games. And then we were here in 2007, I believe it was, in Whitehorse, Yukon, at the Canada Winter Games. That was the first time that we made it there. And then we're also at the Olympics in 2010 with Arctic Sports. And I've been a part of it for many years. 1978, I got transferred to Whitehorse, Yukon in the RCMP, and I helped out get the Arctic Sports going in the Yukon, and we brought the Team Yukon to the Arctic Winter Games in 1980 right here in Whitehorse.
Wow, that sounds so exciting.
It was, and it was all a lot of growing, and I think we're finding, and I see now we have athletes for many, many, many places.
You said you touched on Edward Lenny. Was he involved a long time, or?
Yes, back in 1967, 68, somewhere in there, Edward was our coach for Northern Game. Mm-hmm. And Edward got some direction from our elders, our Inuvialuit elders. I think something like we have to bring these games and keep them alive, because that's what they played. They remembered playing the game. So he got us together, and we did Northern Games right outside of his house in Inuvik NWT, right on the main road there, and as kids. And then eventually it went to the Arctic Winter Game, and then he was our coach for many years. And Edward passed on a number of years ago, and he eventually got recognized by the Sports Hall of Fame in Canada, and we called him the father of Northern Games, and he was our coach.
Tano ko sa kalokak to Edward Lenny, ako nergo, ikayo katarokto. Uvating at sila tiyangan ni go pingwa katarilaw mata. Ako ni ikayok paksyo ni takwa ukiyok taktumit pingwa katarong mata tanat. Tusakot tuwin naksunikit in now yun naraktud. Amataw are there any participants from the NWT this year that are at 2026?
We have a number of them. We have our junior boys team. They all come from Tuk.
Okay.
Yes, our tuk. We have the junior girls team. We got from a mixture from, I think, Western Arctic. And then the senior open, we have some from Yellowknife, and a couple from the Mackenzie Delta area. And the senior women are from the Delta. There's and representing NWT. Yes, and they've been. We had the trials back in Yellowknife a couple of months ago, and a great turnout.
Wonderful. That's so great to have participants from all over Northwest Territories. And have there been any changes in the Arctic Winter Games, Arctic sports since 1970s up until now?
I think there's probably been some changes to some of the events. I think I think some of it, especially with timing, we're trying to have the events done by sort of like supper time now. Because when we play our northern games, we play our northern games and our Arctic sports on northern games time. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we finish at 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes we have the old time dance that goes till 5 o'clock in the morning, fiddle and guitar or the drums, the angayo. And right till very late at night. And nowadays it's shortened it up a little bit so our participants might be able to have a chance to get home or something, have a bite to eat, have some lunch. Not such a long day.
Yeah, I noticed that sometimes one of the games they had a timer, 1 minute left, 1 minute. So I figured that before they would continue for a long time.
Yeah, well, I think one time we used to take a little bit more than 1 minute, I think, but that's good to see. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it says, what does it mean for you to be at this year's Arctic Winter Games? What does it mean to you to be part of the 2026 Arctic Winter Games?
Oh, it's great. It's great to be back. I haven't been to the last couple of games. The last number of years at these games, I've done a lot of emceeing for the event. I started out as an athlete. I became a coach. I became a part of the judging team, and then I became one of the MCs for our games. I've been a part of the games for close to 60 years now.
Wow, and participating in these games, and now you're the commissioner for Northwest Territories.
Yes, and the Northern Games are something that, and our traditional games, whether it's our Northern Games, Arctic sports, or even the Dene Games, is very important for our people across the north.
Yes, I agree. I think Northerners should participate and meet new people. And
meet new people, and good to see representatives from all our Inuit regions, especially.
And is there anything you would like to add or closing comments that I didn't ask or you would like to share?
I think, I'd like to say continue to do what you're doing, and like we say when we're at the Northern Games, just do your best. And like now, I was chatting with a couple of the kids the last few days. They said we try good. I said try your hardest, and some of them. One of them yesterday said, I bested my record by 2 inches and was very happy. They might not medal, but they best their records, and they have a great time. They meet many, many, many athletes and people here.
Yes, and would you like to thank anyone or say any hi to anybody that may be watching?
I think we'll say hi to my family at home in Inuvik and here in Whitehorse, Yukon, and all those participating in the Arctic Winter Games. Have a great time and have a great week in this year Yukon capital, Whitehorse, Yukon.
Yes, it's so nice here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Commissioner. It was nice to have you on live on Uvagut TV.
Yeah. ᓵᓏ.
ᓵᓏ. And I'm just going to go over the medals now because I have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Alaska 24 gold, 23 silver, 36 bronze, 83 ulus. In Yukon, we have 27 gold, 25 silver, 18 bronze, 70 ulus. In Northwest Territories, they have 12 gold, 10 silver, 7 bronze, 29 ulus. Alberta North, they have 7 gold, 10 silver, 10 bronze, 27 ulus. In Greenland, they have 10 gold, 4 silver, 6 bronze, 20 ulus. And Sapmi, they have 5 gold, 3 silver, 4 bronze, 12 ulus. In Nunavut, they have 8 silver, 2 bronze, 10 ulus. In Nunavik, they have 2 silver, 2 bronze, 4 ulus. And Megan Willie won the silver in snow snake. Inuvialuit speed skating, 400 meter under 15, and ᓕᓕഅᓗᐃٿ speed skating, 500 meter under 19 female, and Gregor Patterson speed skating, 500 meter under 19 male. That's it. And thank you for watching. ᓕᓕഅᓗ이ითხ ulluqattiarnaaqpusi pinayoqattaqta ilauttaqattaqnaarmata ᓕᓕअᓗ tautukkassi ᓕᓕअᓗ Commissioner Gerald Kisun tamaanneqatigiaq
Ilanilu.
Dautaktohi Elena Irit, Kautignik Kamitrung, Commissioner Honorable Gerald Kisun, Commissioner Nunaptini, NWTME, ᓕᓕഅᓗ ᓕᓕअᓗ Gerald Kisun, Dautaktohi Anakdarnik, Artikunti Gamesnik, ᓕᓕഅᓗ Davini Whitehorse me. ᓕᓕअᓗ Commissioner Gerald Kisun, it County Rock, a Bechrognik Manga Elena Erik, Matigun Matrung Nagaka, Elena Erik, Kanukit Magan, Daimini Hagudik Kaganikamik, ᓕᓕअᓗ Honorable Jerry Kisun, Daimini 1970 Minganin, Hagudik Kamitrung Udokanam, Inungan, Edward Lenny, Davini Nukat Bergini Kamikilauginiquat, Anakdarnik, Ilihartiginikangat, Whitehorse Moguniquat, Daimanilu, Fairbanks, Alaska Moguniquat, Daimanilu, Davini Quebec, Mun Davini Moguniquatlu, Ahin, Canada Winter Games ni Anakdarnik, Ilauginiquatlu, Daimini Edward Lenny, Utifagnikangat Taitnihinik at Anakdarnik, Nukat Beatlu, Iliharti Paragnikangat, Daimini Aulak Paragurat, Anakdarnik, Iliharti Kamik, Ukdogni Kamik, Utifagni Kamik Taitnihinik, Arctic Winter Games, Arctic Sports, Northern Games, Nik Duklugugat, Daimanilu, Taman Pangmapaka, Arctic Sports, Nik Daigugat. Hin Whitehorse Mognikami, Queen Parak, Havagatiga, Elena Irik, Kautagnik Matrun Commissioner of Whitehorse me, Davini Kufi, Humilika, Ilihagavangatni, Biragavangatni, Hilami, Ski Hilngani, Hilami, Humilika, Kwanlin Dun, Bitkohingat, Habagavangatni, Humilika Iglongatni, Hiladanilu, Birak Baraganakut, Dene Games, it Kilit Birak Vingat, Birak Dut, Snow Snake, Tamanna Birak Vingat, Birak Dutlu, Stick Pull, Dene Games, Birak Dutlu, Hinlu, Anakdarnik, Birak Baraganakutlu, Natchingwaniklu, Akhangirak Dut. Tamatquat 1 foot high kick, 2 foot high kick, tamatquat knuckle hop, Anakdarnik Inglaganu Tun Birak Barak Tutta Humlika Itwat Inuit Nunangatni Whitehorse Mukbaraganiquat, Daudalagaki kage haragunlu Uvagut.TV nikun ivaklig vengatni daudat lageki hin TV nikun daudat lagekilu cable channel ngani hin lu ᓅavagadidka davininyutkut binguhut ᓅavagadidka davininyutkut White Horse me kuleaktoagania kamiet kiniktoagaliogania kamiklu daitna hinika Arctic Winter Games nik daitna kiniktoatliut lagapluhi ilan nagalu Mary ulipaktadi ukagana kwaklu anakdarnik biragani kamiklu ekbakrak Uvagut.TV ni dautat lagani kwahi hin daitna hinika ukagnaaktuklu uvlubaklu uvlumi anakdarnika ukaktiniklu commentator nik daigogaitanniktun biniakamik hin humilika ettot daudat lageki Arctic Winter Games ni katimakpargani kamik bitko hingatnik daudat laganik kuhi Inuit humilika ettot davani mogani kamik hinlu ilan naliok pargani kwat laganik kutlu hin akimaganik kwatlu Abigail area klagaving mudak hivulinik goldnik akimaganik kwat underward delu Uvahina natik hayagana kapta uvanga ataga shokralak Dodie Malegana kuinak parak nalak doa kafe dautuk doa kafilo uvlabak naguvirnik uvli lautagetchi hanuhi kikalu